You can choose a target either by name or by touching one of its possessions or a piece of its body.
That's why I said it might work, because it technically was
Mm.
contract
No,
from the
this is their copy of the
first
contract.
officer. Okay.
Well,
So I, then obviously
Okay.
take that back then. Never
You
mind.
do,
we'll
however,
s-
see
Can you
this guy. There's
scribe-
no way he's succeeding on the save.
get off the
But
ship.
after the captain exploded, people are screaming abandon ship, so we abandoned ship.
Okay. All right, I will attempt it.
Okay.
The DC is 37 for the first officer, but I'm not sure if that.
No, it's
Oh,
45.
sorry.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to say that you're going to have gotten a little bit more information about the person from this guy, but from what you're given, you are able to attempt the scry. DC 47, did you say?
Standard
45.
DC is 47. It's
But
2 lower if you have not met the person.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
saying
Let's see if he succeeds.
For Claire,
All of that helped.
So basic biographical information.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, he failed. I believe that's a critical failure.
Crit fail.
Okay.
So that they actually understand the intentions rather than a random elf showing up on their ship.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll be right back.
The guy
I
goes
whisk
with you.
away. Yeah.
And he's just astounded, and then he splashes in the water. Oh, you're an elf, okay.
And I whisk all of us back to the ship.
Yep.
I leave the boat behind because I don't think I should probably take that with me. Sure, I can attempt to do so. But we have to deal with the rest, whatever crewmates we can actually pick up. How many more crews can we actually pick up, Sabo, before it actually becomes difficult for the ship?
Well, we only have.
Hold. Lieutenant. He was a lieutenant, right? Did he have a designated rank? I don't remember. Was he first? Was he just
First officer?
I don't remember what. First officer. Do you know how many other ships managed to make it away from the attack?
We have 12.
You don't need to. Just who do you think actually managed to actually get away from what you remember? I'll ask you information about them, and that should be sufficient for me to actually be able to target them.
Well, the only other person I know got away.
They also on the boat?
Yep.
They also on the boat?
Yep.
I located another 5. You're coming with me, first officer.
All right.
Be right back.
How many times can that ring warp?
That's at will.
Most forms of teleportation actually dematerialize you and
Sorry, it's a 3 times per day. They can.
Yep.
I'm at 1,300 miles a day. Sorry, scratch that. I am actually at 1,200. Sorry. Viable a viable target to actually land on.
That's been the policy of all warps so far.
Okay. So I go ahead and I pick everyone. I pick all of them up. I don't use the Ring of Warp this time because I've already spent 2 charges.
3, you went
So
to
we
the
arrive
guy,
at there.
you came back, then you went to the ship, so you would have to teleport back.
I will cast Fly on myself this next time, so that because I'm probably going to be just a little bit off target, and then I'll use my regular teleport. So we actually keep one charge as an emergency
Okay.
for our use.
You would have to correct by flying a couple hundred feet, but that's it.
That's arbitrary.
Yeah. Okay.
So the second group is a group of 5.
Yep, that's all good.
6.
6.
6? Okay.
Guy and then 5. Third officer and then 5 others.
All right. So fly over, and I'm here to rescue you. We're bringing you back to our ship. We have the first officer and a couple others from the attack. Tomorrow, if I wanted to try and locate more people, because I've actually would have realistically burned those spell slots that I have prepared,
Okay.
rather than just effectively free casting. I'll try and locate more of your crew tomorrow. As per whoever they think might be likely to survive, based on the collective, information from this crew.
What level spell slot are you using for this teleport?
I mean, I can go up to 9th, but I really realistically wouldn't even need to go up to 9th. I can just use an 8th rank. 9th
Well,
is
what
only
I
needed
mean
to
is,
really go anywhere.
because you only regain 1 spell slot of each level per day.
It's 7th and 8th rank spell, so it's not really an issue.
Okay. There are 2 more ships that are able to be found.
Okay, if there's 2 more ships to be found, I go and collect them.
Yep, you do so. This is from you going through all the ones that could, remember.
Okay.
How
have
many
those.
total rowboats did they have?
There was a total of 5 groups. We had the initial set. We had
How
2
many
more.
rowboats did they have on the ship?
Oh, okay.
Recall being on ships. So they've not gone through and attempted to scry individual members yet.
Okay, how many can we scry a day?
If I loaded up all of my 6 rank slots, I can do a total of 4 a day. Well, I can do 4, and then it would be 2 on each subsequent day. I can do 4, and then it would be 2 on each subsequent day.
It's a bit difficult to tell where the ship was, but you found enough wreckage of a ship that you are fairly certain that this is the area. As for the scry hunt, 1 person actually can't be scried at all, but you're able to recover 6 others by scrying. 3 of them were in a ship. Can I get a survival check?
Kevin? Oh.
No, Kevin failed his survival check.
Oh.
29, 32. And then 1 shift down. Okay, Sabo.
Yeah.
Good news or bad news?
Let's start with the bad news.
Bad news is you lost the wreckage.
Oops. Well, surely I can use navigation to find it again.
Yeah, that's the good news.
Nice.
They had plenty of fresh water. They, however, did not have any food, so probably about a week.
Alright, so we can spend a few more days here. The virus can try scrying, and I'll try flying around the next day, searching again. Try flying around the next day, searching again.
But you can see its silhouette.
Do you want to fight this?
Any kind of check based on their description and actually someone seeing its silhouette. Is there any? Does that provoke any kind of lore check I can make?
This is an invasive creature of... Where is that?
And presumably it is invasive here on the realm it shouldn't be on.
Yes.
Everything's invasive here right now.
That's yes, that is very true. So I relay what I know.
Alright, so it can probably fly.
For the next day, go ahead and roll.
What about also the virus is doing a couple of scryings a day? That'll roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Come
gave
on.
Nilvarius all of the people that he was able to
Ah.
scry.
Oh, forgot, yeah.
There's
Oh.
2 people on it.
Well, let's get them on board. See if they have any tips on who to scry for.
Yep, you get them on the ship, and as you guys continue, Novarius, your remaining scries do touched up around the ship and just pulled it apart like it was paper. If anyone tried to stop it, we swung our swords at it and we were fried.
I guess it's better. It's probably better that we didn't actually attempt to engage it, considering how much of the hull is actually covered in metal. Probably was wise that we didn't actually.
I assume you're going to the same port town as last time?
Yeah, yeah.
Port town's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's a port town. It does indeed have a pier. And there are indeed ships there. A ship.
Okay.
You pull in. It doesn't look all that different to how it looked before.
What sort of ship is it?
It is a trade ship, but it looks like it's set up shop there relatively permanently.
Interesting.
Perhaps you can recruit yourself a new trader, Sabo.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay. Aboard this ship is a whole bunch of gnomes.
How many gnomes? What are they selling?
The Whirling Fortune is the name of a ship. Wood with brass nails and bolts in it.
I mean, why would they
Yes.
set up shop if all they have is construction materials?
No, that's what the ship looks like.
Ah. But you listed a bunch of it.
No, the brass is the design of a ship.
Uh-huh, okay, I see.
Okay. The outside of a ship looks fairly ship-like. You notice, however, there are no sails. Inside, you notice what appears to be some sort of clockwork engine.
Ooh.
And little pop-out turrets inside. Seem to be some sort of traps for those who intrude.
I don't intrude and I just say hello.
Hello!
Nice ship. Can I
Nice hair!
be curious? See the engine?
You can be curious with your eyes, not your hands.
That'll do.
Right this way.
Follow. I'm Sabo, by the way.
Hi! I'm Meth.
Nice to meet you.
I hope it's nice
is
to
it?
meet you too.
What does Meth's teeth look like?
Fairly normal. Surprising given his name.
Well, you guys seem to be staying here for a while.
Yeah, we set up shop here probably 2 years ago.
Oh, how come?
We like it here.
Alright. That's good.
So they seem to sell this green oil in bulk. Slightly acidic, highly explosive.
Got a big market for this stuff in this island?
Oh yeah, they can't make the shit. They're too
What
dumb.
they use it for?
Some use it for mining, some use it for cannons.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah,
Your ship runs on it too?
yeah, huh?
Cool.
Ooh. So, in the back of a ship, there is a box shaking, and there's a couple gnomes trying to keep the box shut.
Who's in the box? I can look into the box, I have x-ray vision.
Yeah, you look into the box and you see what seems to be some sort of golem. Made of metal.
Hmm.
It's an automaton we came across. Quite an old one at that.
An automaton?
Yeah. It is inert for, well, since we got it. Sprung into action about an hour ago.
Oh. Did we arrive about an hour ago?
Yes.
Oh. Does it look dangerous?
Let me show you what it looks like. Right, that closed on restart. I'm gonna need a minute. Forge loads so much faster than all of my documents. Okay. That's what it looks like.
Well, I imagine it looks a bit like the stuff in that vault. Or
A lot
not.
lower tech.
It doesn't seem to have weapons then. Unless it is the weapon.
Its right arm does seem to be a weapon of some kind. I'm not quite sure what, though.
Well, I'm gonna be guessing that thing wants to talk to me. I don't know if what you think about that.
Do you want to buy it?
I can also. How much?
$35,000. Or, hear me out. You can pay in 10 installments of $4,000.
Good business you got there.
We only charge 9% interest per week.
Tell you what. I might buy it if it doesn't want to kill me.
No deal, you break it, you buy it. In fact, it looks like you've woken it up. You know what? I think you have to buy this.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah. How could you just walk onto our ship and wake up our merchandise? Disrespectful. There's only one way you can make this right.
well, from
You
what I
gotta buy
hear, it
this.
woke up before I walked on your ship.
And you know what? Just out of our generosity for you being so kind as to make this right, we're gonna knock 25% off. How about that? Yep, you got yourself a deal. They're trying to lead you over to the counter.
Uh, tell you what, I'll pay you 20 and throw in a barrel of the green stuff.
You got yourself a deal.
Sabo immediately pulls out 20 gold.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. I'll pay them.
Yep, you pay them the 20,000 or 20 gold.
Hey, hold on. They never said gold.
That's true.
Sabo, you have the opportunity of doing something really funny. You can give them 20 anything.
20 of the shiniest rocks you can find.
20 slaps in the face.
But
Aren't
they did
these
say
usually
usually
35.
the only
Good.
gnomes you've ever really met?
No, I've met some gnomes before. Not a lot.
I think this might be the first group of gnomes you've met, though.
Yeah. No, I've met at least one gnome who I started studying under. But yeah, while I'm under this ship and paying, I'm going to use my X-ray vision to get a good look at all of their mechanisms.
Yep, you're able to do so. There is so many hidden things in this ship. You're fairly sure there is a self-destruct lever.
It's Sabo. You could do something really funny.
Considering how much explosives they have on that ship, I don't want to pull it while we are in port.
Okay, but even if we die, wouldn't it be really funny?
Yeah,
So
it
do you pay
would.
them the 20,000?
Yeah.
Yep. So they bring out the crate and what appears to be a, well, barrel that you could fit under your arm.
Fine.
They shove the crate
don't-
off their ship onto the dock and say, please take that away from here.
Why would I do that? They want to pay me to take it away?
You're gonna be a problem fellow, aren't you?
Well, you seriously wanted me to buy it. And you gave me the smallest barrel imaginable to go with it.
That's not the smallest barrel imaginable. They pick up one about the size of their finger. This is.
Alright, fair enough.
We gave you a good deal on that one.
Alright. So can I is the crate too big for me to move?
Yeah, it's made of steel.
Well, I can't exactly get it over to my ship on my own. So if you don't want me to open it here, you're gonna at least have to help
You
me
wanna
get it
buy a
over to my
dolly?
friends. Mm-mm. I'll open it.
You wouldn't.
Oh yeah,
Fine then, do it.
I open it.
Okay.
Goodbye, Snuffy.
Like he just appeared.
The moose
He's
killed
the
his
automaton.
router. Be right back.
What?
That's what he sent
I'm
me.
assuming
Moose.
Nia, I, and Nez are helping the people into the town. I'm assuming.
Yep.
We're not.
I'm sure they can manage
available.
getting
They're
into their own town.
They're filling out some paperwork. insurance claims and all that.
No. Okay.
Okay. So, are you opening the crate?
Yes.
Okay, there are 6 locks, and they did not give you the key to any of them. These are all locks that you're fairly certain you could break.
You really sell me something in a crate and not include the keys?
Would you like to buy the keys?
I'll start unlocking it without the keys.
I really don't get to use gnomes much. I love the little pricks. Okay. So you are currently unlocking it, and with a couple locks left, you see someone that you recognize. They are approaching down the dock.
Who would that be?
Ambassador Souls. Soulzil.
Oh, hello.
They seem to be dragging a kid behind them. Literally dragging the kid.
Okay.
The sailors don't seem to be in immediate need of cash. They seem to have homes, and the insurance is being paid out almost immediately after the paperwork's being filed.
It's
Seems to be a
it's a
relatively
joke,
efficient system.
it's a joke, and the only person I think in the group that might actually be familiar with the joke is Snuffy. That's all. It's a joke. Don't worry. You can move on.
Okay. So she walks right up to you.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello. I had hoped to find you here.
How come?
She lifts the child off of the ground by the wrist.
What about it?
This is your problem now.
What?
She drops the child, turns, and walks away. The child appears to be a half-drow.
Who are you? And why are you my problem? Hello?
One moment.
For the sake of interaction, maybe this is a perfect time that Nia, Navarius, and Co. walk up. I'm sure Nia's okay with that.
Hi, my name's Paul.
Is this one of your love? Is this a love child of yours?
I would hope not. Hello, Paul.
Paul is a rather unusual name.
I didn't pick it.
So, why are you our problem, Paul?
No, I don't know.
Is it immediately apparent that it's a celestial?
They're not
Or
a
no?
celestial. They're about 9. They appear to be a half-drow.
Okay.
So, what have you been up to, Paul?
Uh,
The lady didn't seem very happy with you.
Well, mostly being just dragged around like all over the place.
Is that something you enjoy?
Not particularly.
Okay. Well, why were you getting dragged around then?
Some prophecy.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, apparently, we were supposed to find Kevin.
You were supposed to find Kevin. Who you?
Mom and I.
Okay. Whereabouts, Mom?
Points at the drow. Who's walking
Which
away.
Oh, the lady is the lady that dropped him off was a drow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Ambassador Sozel.
I wasn't here.
Wait,
I wasn't here for the
Ambassador
interaction.
Sozel? Ambassador Sozel who? Ambassador Sozel, the one who? Ah, this is Connor's child. Wait, who's your dad?
Connor.
That's Ambassador Solsel.
Right. Ambassador, what's this prophecies about? Can you at least tell me that much?
She picks up her pace.
Wait, is this the same woman that was teaching diplomacy that Kevin hired?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. The realization dawns on him, and he just blinks a couple times, looking at this small child.
Well, apparently Connor didn't spend time, didn't waste his time. Elvirus, can you find out about this prophecy thing? I'll keep the.
I'm sorry. Who you asking me to ask the prophecy? The mom or
The
child?
mom.
Okay.
I'll work on the child. So Paul.
Hi.
He grumbles a little bit, and he goes out and he goes after.
How do you don't want to go with your mom? You want to stay with us?
Mom says I'm with you now.
You're okay with that?
I mean, I guess.
What do you expect to do with us?
I don't know. She kind of said you would figure that out.
Okay. And what do you know of the prophecy?
James, what do I know of the prophecy? Do I know the whole thing?
You know the whole thing.
Okay. I mean, I know what it said. That doesn't make much sense, but I know what it said.
Okay. What did it say?
Paul will take a second and recall the exact wording. All right, here goes. His breath shall be taken and given back thrice. By the hammered hands of the Old One below the mountain, his course is broken and made anew. He shall unmake the night that devours names, and turn his face from the bright that burns mercy. Between the ash of endings and the glare of beginnings, he will walk the narrow seam where oaths do not sleep. He shall love what the road denies him, and it will bloom in drought and die in rain. He shall cradle what should be cast to the river, and its weight will teach him how to drown and how to rise. Seek him where iron remembers fire, where three shadows fall from one flame. Mark the dwarf with winter in his beard, from that heart of granite comes the gentlest ruin. When the third saving is sealed, let the stone be turned, the gate without hinges will open in the west. There he will break the mouth of darkness and seal his eyes against the light. Take heed, the choice is a chisel. What he refuses will shape him, what he keeps will cost him, and all that is foretold will fit the hand that holds it.
And the fuck has that got to do with Kevin?
I don't know, he was supposed to train me, I think.
Ah. So nothing. And how are you related to this prophecy?
I'm the he.
Oh, so you're gonna go do all that shit.
Apparently.
And why doesn't your mom want to train you?
I don't know. Apparently I'm your problem now.
Does your mom just want more money?
I mean, probably. Who doesn't want money? I like money. Why do you have money?
I just want to point out that this was a completely avoidable interaction. Kevin, Paul, where did I tell you that this guy was?
Yeah, no, I know.
And when did I tell you that he was here?
What was it, a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What guy? What?
I told him that Paul was in this city
With Flurry.
days ago. I expected you guys to just go to Luminara and not meet
Yep.
him for a decade?
Yep. So now you're stuck with a 9-year-old.
Not
Oh.
yet.
Well, we'll take you to Luminara and we'll dump you there for a decade.
Alright. You guys didn't even manage to find Flurry yet. You already got a 9-year-old.
Oh, maybe Flurry can babysit.
Okay, Novarius. So, you find the drow. She appears to have gone to a tavern.
Okay.
She's just gone and sat down at a booth, and it looks like a handful of drinks have been brought over as you get there.
Is there anyone else sitting with her?
No, she tells you to sit.
And like just in common, or human, I should say.
Human, yes.
Why exactly are you dumping this child off onto us? This isn't the Underdark. You can't simply dispose of your males.
I will have you know that I can simply dispose of my males.
He switches to Undertongue, which is the language of the Drow, right?
The closest thing to, yes.
Okay, what is it? Is there an actual
There is
proper
ancient Drow, but even most Drow these days don't speak it.
Okay, he switches to Undertongue. You don't understand. Where we're going, it's too dangerous to bring a child with us. He begrudgingly sits down at the table across from her.
I hear you. I don't care, but I hear you.
Does she continue Undercommon? Or does she stay in human?
She switches to Undercommon.
You don't care about your child. Well, I guess that isn't exactly surprising.
Do you know what we Drow do in regards to Children of Prophecy?
I know a little bit about Drow culture. Can't imagine I'd be completely integrated with them, but is there a chance that I would know?
Not really. Drow's probably the culture that you've got the least understanding of.
Yeah, I have a very biased take on Drow culture. And so he just says, he says, just sarcastically, enlighten me.
Well, Children of Prophecy are children that we do not fuck with. We let their prophecy play out, and usually it's a small one, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Unfortunately, the seer just kept yabbering on, even when I pleaded with them to stop. So, I am complying. I am sending that child to be with Kevin. And now
Kevin's dead.
Yeah, but he's a celestial. He'll come back.
No, he's permanently dead.
She drops her cup.
His soul was shredded by a demon lord.
Oh no.
There is no coming back for him. It's permanent. I watched his true name evaporate when he died.
You don't happen to have defective eyes, do you?
I do not. These eyes came from an archduke. They are far from defective.
I see.
I was able to perceive all of the malicious curses that were placed on him. Quite aware of what harm it actually would cause. It's too dangerous to bring this child with us. It's eventually going to lead us back into harm's way in dealing with other demons. He's too young to bring with us.
Do you know what will happen to him if he goes with me?
I'm assuming you intend on moving on from here afterwards.
If he comes with me, he's going to die.
Because you intend on going back home, I presume.
Yes. If he was a woman, he might have a chance being some form of servant. But as a half-breed, and a male, he'll be killed on the spot.
A fact I'm familiar with all too well.
Good. So you agree to take charge of him. We'll have that settled.
He
The
stands
path
up
he
from the.
walks is already laid out ahead of him. It's best not to try and divert it.
He stands up from the table, like, just like grumbling.
Do you want a drink?
No. Since I assume this is the last time we are going to meet, Sozel, how did you cheat? Referring back to the dragon chess game.
I didn't. I'm just better than you.
You have your board with you.
I do.
Take it out. And he sits back down.
She takes it out.
And we play a game.
Okay.
He is extra observant this time. Looking for sketchy ass shit that she might be doing.
Okay. Okay. So you can make me a games law chess check, a warfare law check, or a society check, or a intelligence check.
I'm assuming society would actually be better than raw intelligence, so I'll roll society. Is that correct?
Yes.
Wait, so you're not you don't have the specific law for this game, and you're surprised that you lost.
You never know. I don't know. It seems kind of a strange thing to actually put a lore into, but I guess I can
Well,
get another lore
if you're
somewhere.
if you're a diplomat,
Yeah, that's true. Although that plus 8 certainly did me no favors.
So you are outplaying her almost this entire game. You're keeping a close eye on her pieces to make sure that there's nothing wrong with them. Doesn't seem to be any magic going on. But then you find yourself in checkmate. And you're not sure how this is possible.
He furrows his brow. How?
What do you mean, how? You just watched how.
I had you this entire game.
Yes, but only until I decided it was time to win.
He just takes a deep breath and he stands up to the table. Thank you for this enlightening conversation and game.
Cupid, she hands you the chess set.
I'll have to acquire my own. It's likely might be bad luck to take someone else's chess set.
Then feel free to acquire your own. But consider this a payment for the child.
I do not want anything from a drow.
Perhaps, but this has never been about what you want. Now, are you going
He
to be a
just
good little elf and
turns-
accept?
He turns and leaves.
All that bigotry, but the moment it's handed back in your face... You see her sip on her drink as you leave.
He turns around like one final line. If this were not a respectable town,
You would what? Attack little old me over your feelings being hurt?
over your kind and what you are and what you do. No other particular reason.
Of course, racism.
He leaves.
Okay. Meanwhile, on the dock, the box is going crazy. You want to finish
Alright, Paul.
unlocking the box?
While I finished unlocking this box, why don't you tell me what you're good at? Except being dragged around.
Well, I'm 9.
So you are good at counting to 9.
I can definitely count higher than that. Thanks.
That's good. What are you good at? Except for being 9. What do you like to do?
I haven't had a chance to like to do anything much yet. I was supposed to be. That's what Kevin's for. He's supposed to train me.
Kevin's dead.
Huh. Well, that's not ideal.
Unless Nilvarius can negotiate with your mother taking you, looks like one of us is training you instead. I'm gonna need to know what you want to be trained in.
Now, which one of you is really good at killing demons?
Mm, none of us, especially not Kevin.
Then why am I here?
That's what I would like to know.
Oh, we'll figure it out. One of you guys
Oh.
figure out.
I'm assuming the reason you're here is because you're the illegitimate child of Kevin's apprentice.
that's not very nice. I feel pretty
That's-
legitimate.
Mm, probably are as a person, not as someone who's going to inherit the remainder of that kingdom, though.
James, what do I know about the remainder of that kingdom?
You walked through it for like 5 or 6 months at one point in your life. About 5 years ago.
So I know that there's not much left there to inherit.
Pretty much.
What kingdom?
Well, whatever your father tried to rule. Right.
No, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, but there's not a kingdom there anymore.
Oh, there wasn't much of a kingdom there to begin with either. Right. Okay, stand back. This box is about to open.
I'll step back.
Open the box.
Okay. The moment the lid pops open, the box stops shaking as the lid slowly rises and a automaton stands up.
Hello, sir.
Proximity detected.
And
Question, what languages
about
can you
that?
guys speak?
Some languages.
I don't even know what languages I had access to know yet.
It's probably easier if you actually pull up the party sheet for for languages.
Have human, celestial, demonic, diabolic, elven, fey, gnomish, goblin, halfling, necro, and a bunch of unallocated.
Okay, what ancient languages do you have?
I suppose Ulgaran is the only one.
Okay, you can't understand this creature. The creature stands up, stands out of the box, looks at you, looks up, and begins walking down the pier.
Hold on there. I'll follow the creature.
And I'll follow the gnome.
Okay.
Let me know when I cross paths.
Nilvarius, you're walking towards the pier, and you see this automaton walking towards you.
Can't make out what the fuck it's saying, Navarez.
I speak an ancient construct. Do you understand me?
In ancient diabolic, it says to you, identified.
I switched to ancient diabolic. Do you understand this?
Subject is an elf.
It understands ancient diabolic. I say in common.
All right. Well, what does it want?
Learning language.
It appears that it's processing and learning our language as we're speaking it. If I had to guess.
Seems like some sort of magical effect occurs. And you can sense magic similar to that of... what level is tongues? I just need to double check.
It's probably like level 6, if I remember
No,
correctly.
it's like 3 for tongues.
It's 3 now. I thought that's just comprehend language.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's like the comprehend language is a lower level, but tongues is like level 6, something like that.
True speech, 5th level.
5th level now. Okay.
Tongues. Yeah.
Old name.
Okay.
Assimilation in process. It is currently speaking in human.
Okay. Hello. You're very quick at learning languages.
Correct.
So how come you woke up when seemingly when we got here?
Identified.
Identified who what?
Identified elf. Elf, identify yourself.
Does this thing have a true name over it?
No.
It does not. Okay. My name is Nilvarius.
Though you can see that bits of it have true names. That of
Wow.
objects.
Okay. The entity itself doesn't have a true name, but parts of it has true names.
That would require it to be an entity.
It's a machine.
I'm sorry?
It's an entity in the same way an elevator is an entity.
Okay.
But an elevator would an elevator not have a true name over itself?
Or its individual mechanical components have names though.
Correct.
Like its heart, its right arm, its left arm.
It doesn't seem to have a
Stuff like
heart
that.
or a core.
Well, I was just as an example.
Yes.
So
Whatever's giving it propulsion, magical ability to be animate.
Yes. You're fairly sure that's somewhere in there and you would be able to see its true name. It's one of those names at least.
Yeah.
I think it wants to know your name.
Are you saying that I was reactivated you?
Yes. Identify yourself.
My name is Nilvarius.
You sense a sending go off.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm gonna counter it because I keep sending prepared.
Click on Counterspell and just need to see the wording of the effect. It might actually be applicable here.
I don't know how to.
Nope.
It doesn't count. It doesn't work.
It's not a spell.
Okay. What did you send?
Identity Novarius.
To whom?
Confidential.
Construct. Who did you do a sending to?
Identity is Harsh 6.
What was that?
Identity is Harsh 6.
Harsh 6. That sounds kind of diabolic to me, doesn't it?
Vaguely so.
What is the reason why you made this message?
Identity given.
So your designation, your purpose was to awaken as to being nearby my presence and to send a message to Harsh 6.
Incorrect.
He is harsh 6.
Then state your purpose then.
To serve.
I'm not particularly fond of this line of inquiry. You look over to Sabo.
Well, who could be looking for you?
I'm not sure who this Harsh 6 is. The guys didn't come from Harsh 6.
Are you Harsh 6?
Affirmative.
There
Who
you
is
go,
the...
Novaris. He is Harsh 6.
Who did you send the message to then?
Master.
Who is your
What-
master?
What is the name of your master?
Confidential. I am
Is the name
authorized to
of your
take you to
master
him.
Astan? Is the name of your master Astan?
Confidential. I am authorized to take you to him.
What does your master want?
For me to serve.
What
What does your master
service?
want with me? What does your master want with me?
Confidential.
The spell that he sent off, was it a normal sending or what was it?
Seemed to be a
What
magical
what
effect
was the rank?
similar to sending.
What, if I could narrow down, what rank of spell was that?
In terms of power,
Technically, sending doesn't scale by rank. Mind you, because they're different spells, but sending
yeah.
doesn't actually scale by rank. But considering I've made multiple spells with sending that have variable levels of how fast they actually move, using that as a reference point.
Okay, his doesn't seem to move faster than the base sending. However, there seemed to be enough power for it to be 7th level.
Enough to go through, say, oh, well, it doesn't matter actually. Never mind. I think we need to gather our things and get what we need to in this town and maybe move on.
What are we doing with Harsh 6?
Dump them in the ocean? I don't know. I don't think we should take it with us.
What's
This line of
your
inquiry is invalid. You are not authorized to produce such ideas. Actions.
What did it say?
You are not
what
authorized
are
to
we?
produce such ideas or actions.
I'm not allowed to?
What,
Sorry, I'm missing the first part of your sentence.
You are not allowed to.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Sabo, go ahead.
what are we allowed to do?
Question unclear.
What line of inquiry is permitted?
Authorized inquiries.
What are the authorized inquiries?
All inquiries other than the ones prohibited.
Which inquiries are prohibited?
All inquiries that are restricted.
Which inquiries are restricted?
That information is not available.
Oh, it sounds like you don't know what is restricted and what is not restricted. How can you restrict it if you don't
Affirmative.
know what it is?
Unable to answer.
Do it, Sabo. Get it caught in in a logic loop.
That's
Somehow.
yeah. I think I'm probably the character is smarter than me to do this. Can I take it for a few spins like this?
So what are you trying to do? Get it stuck in a circular loop?
I can either get it stuck in a circular loop, or I can get it caught in a contradiction and have it break one of its orders, or break down.
Make me a society check.
Come on. A good one. Good.
Okay. So you set it up for what should be a complete loop of instructions. And once the loop would begin, it just defaults back to the line of inquiry is invalid. It doesn't appear to possess sentience enough itself to actually engage in self exploration of ideas. You are fairly certain, though, that this creature. What is the word for it? This creature seems to be compliant with most lines of questioning other than those regarding its origin or its purpose.
But I can't get through to you can't break through to get any of that.
It seems it doesn't have every single line of. So it's not a variable input, it is. This creature has a list of commands, though this might be thousands and thousands of lines long, and lines of dialogue that it can give you. And it can mix and match them, but it cannot create new dialogue.
Okay. But if I go through. But so. Well, my goal is not to make it create new dialogue. My goal is to get it to stop replying restricted to questions of who is your daddy. It can reply with any other dialogue that it has.
Correct, but it's not capable of responding with anything else.
What stops it from responding with something else?
It doesn't seem to be making the decision at any point, it is just responding with what it's responding with. No
Okay, well, what
previous
does
information is impacting the current state of its decision making. It doesn't have previous conversation history.
Okay. If I look at how it's made, is there a chance I could hack that and add what's missing?
So there is some magical item in its core But if you were to break it open, you'd be able to see what it is, and then you'd be able to go from there. Oh, actually, you've got X-ray vision. So if you peer through it, would you like to?
Yes, exactly what I'm saying.
You can see that there is a scroll inside of its core. You're not sure what's on the scroll. It seems to be a relatively powerful magical item, though.
Well, we need to get the scroll out of this thing.
Is the scroll the source of its power? What's powering it, basically, or is it
The
a different
scroll.
mechanism?
I'm assuming it's what's powering it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Well,
Does it look like it can open itself up for the scroll to be retrieved?
You're not sure. You've not had an opportunity to actually tinker with it. It's possible that some of the parts of it might slide for it to release out, but there doesn't seem to be any opening.
Hash 6, release the scroll, please.
Affirmative. One of the chutes on the front where it discharged one of the spells before. Well, one of the... What is that even called? Lockets. Drops out a little scroll. You see it immediately power down.
So that I actually have a clear view of it. What can I tell from just viewing it?
That's a diabolic scroll. Devils.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we knew that.
yeah, we knew
It's
that.
also a
but
very long one. Other
how
than
much
that,
power
you'll
we
need
actually?
to... In terms of power, this might be
Yeah,
a
what do we?
30th, 35th level item. Somewhere in that range.
So it's like it's equivalent of a 10th or 11th circle spell.
Let me see. Twelfth level, 11th level sustained magic.
11th level. Is there anything malicious that's on it that's protecting it, or is it just the scroll itself?
You can't tell.
Because it's overwhelming, or I would need to spend time.
I would try to identify it. I mean, it's what we got it out for.
Yeah, we can. I'm just saying. I'm just uncertain about trying to physically manipulate it.
Okay.
I can also attempt to do disjunction on it. On a critical failure,
That's
it's actually destroyed. But if it's just a regular failure, then it deactivates for a week. Just spitballing.
So just looking at the answer to one of Novaris' questions. Because it's bound up magic, it could be that there is magical effects tied to the item that are different but are interwoven on the pages. To see those magics, though, they'll need to be made visible. And to do that, you'd need to break the seal on the scroll. Saba, you are... So you're picking up the scroll and investigating it?
Unless Novarus tells me not to.
He already said he's uncertain about picking it up because he doesn't know about if there's any dangers associated with it.
Well, I shrug.
Nia, what are you doing? Nia? Okay. Paul,
I
I
mean,
assume you're just standing there?
I think it's safe to say that there's a bunch more of these guys around looking for you, and I think it's safe to say we know who sent them.
Yeah, I unfortunately would have to agree. So the real question is, what exactly should we do? Should we actually do with this scroll? And I feel like we should probably get what we need from the town and move on.
But I'll. I think that I don't know if the scroll is very dangerous, to be honest. Did its job.
Well, the worst thing I can immediately think of is that popping the scroll could automatically try to forcefully teleport the person who actually openly did it, thinking of the possibility that I would try to manipulate with it. So if we make that assumption, we can still try and break the seal, but we can use the ring in order to actually anchor.
A good,
So it can't forcibly teleport us.
probably a good plan.
Is the seal kept in anything particular? Can we physically break it, or you have to magically break the seal?
You could just pop the seal off your thumb from the looks of it.
All right. Guess everyone stand back just in case. To follow through with this?
Yep.
All right.
I'll stand back behind someone.
This is either the best idea I've ever had or the worst one. I slip on the ring. And pop the scroll.
Okay, the scroll shoots up vertically. And it begins to unwind rapidly as it forms a circle in the sky.
Worst decision I've ever made, apparently.
Well, at least we're
what
going to be done with this quickly.
so Is it performing a summoning or a teleport, or what exactly am I watching? I feel like I can literally see what's transpiring before my very
Okay,
fucking eyes.
so you see several layers of dimensional anchors go over this place. You then see a summoning effect go into place. Some sort of wormhole.
Yeah, bad choice.
The sky is being clouded with what appears to be Conjure Storm.
We should have just dumped this thing in the fucking ocean.
Well, I think that at the point when your name was sent out, the game was kind of up anyway.
You're probably right.
So, anyone want to tell me what's going on here?
Well, let's hope that your prophecy holds up.
At the end of the day, all debts are paid in full. Really.
It's funny how you kept telling Leuven that power gained easily has a cost, and then you went ahead and did this.
To be fair, at the time, my intention was to simply get the boon that allowed me to see true names. I didn't exactly anticipate this. It was the fault is my own. I can't very well run away and possibly damn the people in this town, so I have no choice but to face the consequences of it now, no matter what happens. For what it's worth, I apologize. This is my fault.
Let's see what he wants. Probably gonna be pissed.
I imagine so. Maybe I can somehow talk my way out of it. I've had the ice for decades and I've made good use of it, but somehow I doubt I can be able to talk my way out of this, but you never know.
All right, Paul, I'm gonna probably best you step back. You know what? Let me take you away a little bit.
Nez,
Paul,
please go.
are you a
Nez, please
first
go
level
with
or
them.
below creature?
Yeah.
You are unable to move.
Okay.
Nez,
Can I
go.
move
Nez, go.
Paul, or is he stuck?
You can move them.
All right, I'll pick him up and move him.
Nez, please go. Please go with them. I don't want you to be part of this.
Nez doesn't want to leave your side right now.
Please, Nez. I've told you before about lessons that I've had before, and this is sometimes the cost, oftentimes the cost, really. And I don't want you to be part of this. I don't want you to be associated, at least as much as possible. When I assume that Aston is going to show up, ultimately we were going to be at its mercy. So please go with Sabo.
Won't be too far. Not like we can go very far.
They agree.
Gonna put them away on the ship. How fast is the summoning gonna happen?
Seems to be almost done.
Alright.
So, the portal finishes opening and several chains shoot through, anchoring itself in the ocean. The chains boil water that comes in contact with it.
At what point is it appropriate for me to spend an epic moment or spend a theme for this interaction, this encounter? Because I have a theme and I have an epic moment.
I would say burning an epic moment right now would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Is is there a use I should be using a theme as well? Do they combine? Can they be
Not
used?
yet.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
theme is in the moment. Theme is like for a single thing or for a few rounds. Epic moment is, I guess, but then a destiny moment we can't use because again, we didn't set it up.
Yeah.
All
right.
Can we use some encounter justice on that?
I don't suppose we can use an encounter adjuster on this. It feels pretty set. It seems like. Is that correct, James?
No, you can't use encounter and justice on Darwin encounters.
So Novarius takes a moment and steadies and quiets his mind to get ready for this interaction, and I will spend an epic moment. All right, it has been spent.
Okay.
I knew this. I just didn't know. I just didn't know when. Whoopsie.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought that it was related to the device, and then when it went for no virus, I didn't immediately realize what's happening until
I started to panic
just a bit later.
I started to panic a little bit when I realized that it understood ancient diabolic, and I was a fool and said my name.
Yeah. I
started
didn't
to panic.
connect the diabolic quickly enough to stop. When also I didn't know that it was diabolic.
So I finished studying my mind, and I look up at the ritual circle, and I prepare myself. Assuming
Okay.
archdukes like formality, and they like their ass being kissed just a little bit. Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So it starts dripping fire. Around the edges of the portal as it begins to spiral. Eventually, there's a cylinder cutting you off from the outside. You could probably try to pass through it. It couldn't hurt more than a wall of fire, from what you can tell.
I understand the significance of this, so I don't try and move, and I instead drop to one knee and prepare.
Okay, then there is a pillar of fire. Much smaller this time, but right before you. The fire doesn't fade, but you hear a voice coming from it.
Is there like an outline of it in the fire?
No. Who are you?
No, just the voice. My name is Novarius.
Why have I been called forth?
An automaton was searching for me, and it got my name. And there was a scroll inside of it, and I broke the seal. I was unaware of what the scroll was going to do, but it has been done.
Truly. And what do you ask of me? To spare you?
That would I would like to be spared, my lord. I hadn't realized.
Why?
At this point in my life, there is many things to do and many demons to kill.
You plan to kill demons.
I am.
Why?
They are responsible for much misery amongst a handful of mortals here, and especially one particular celestial. I have tried to stay neutral in these endeavors throughout most of my life and many past lives, but I cannot stay that same way any longer. I want vengeance.
Why?
Because I am angry beyond words.
hate, wrath, anger, revenge, destruction. You do not care which of these is used to describe you?
I feel wrath towards demonkind.
Then you are a demon yourself and they have beaten you. I could save you from them.
Save me from them.
From the infection within you. The infection that has claimed you. The demon within you.
The demon within me will be cleansed once those that I cared about that were transformed into soul coins are released from their
Lies.
agony. And when
Deceptions
the
of
demon lord
oneself.
and when the demon lord Fade is a soul coin himself, that is when I will be sated. Even if it takes me centuries. It's never given any indication who it is, right? Its identity.
No.
May I ask with whom I speak? I do not wish to cause insult.
Cough tract.
Cough tract?
Yep. Make me a lore check if you've got one specifically relating to hell.
I'll spend an inspiration to get that to 52.
This is the archdevil that handles contracts himself. They are the master keeper of the contracts. Probably in the top 15, top 20 most powerful devils that there are.
You are. What's the proper formality? Would I refer to him as Archduke, or what's the proper formality for them, or the specific honorific I'd use towards them?
Let me check.
I'm assuming
Master
devils
is
like fuck
almost exclusively the term used.
master. Okay. Do devils like fucking each other over too? Like they actually enjoy that whole thing and like
Yes and
subverting each
no. They
other?
don't necessarily like screwing with ones of weaker power to themselves. But ones that are of higher rank it's dishonorable to screw with ones of lower rank, but to interact and to best one of a higher position, that is
Okay.
something that's valued in their society.
Okay. Forgive me, Master. I wasn't. I thought you were likely someone. You were likely someone else. I believe that you were a different Archduke. He is an Archduke, yes, from my knowledge.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were a different Archduke. Sorry, you said its name is Goltrak?
Cough tract.
Cough track.
Kovtrak. I just want to make a note of it. Okay, thank you. Does he respond at all, or are you looking stuff up?
I was looking stuff up.
Okay.
So the fire slowly fades. And you see an echo, an image of this creature's true form.
Am I expected to continue bowing and not actually look at him, or is it acceptable that I actually look up to
Looking
him
at him isn't an issue, but ending your bow until
until
otherwise
I'm allowed
told.
to get back up? Yeah, yeah. I continue. I stay kneeling.
Rise.
He rises to his feet. It's safe to assume his true name is also just burned away and it's gone, right?
So you gaze up to look at his true name?
Oh no! If I have seen him, I specifically don't try and specifically look at it. If I see it in my peripherals,
Okay.
then that's different. But I'm kind of
There's something there
no,
in the peripheral, but you'd have
yeah.
to
I don't.
focus on it to see it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm kind of in a precarious situation, so I'm not gonna try and piss this devil off.
I'm not going to kill you today. You are not a bounty of mine. The devil who you offended is no more. You are
Past and dead.
fortunate.
It's okay to refer to another archduke in that fashion. Okay, right? It's wouldn't be
Once they're dead, they're no
we
longer
wouldn't.
an archduke. Honorifics
Okay,
die with you.
okay. So I was just like, if he's still alive and I just casually call him by his name without an honorific, that's wouldn't piss them off, right? Or is it
If he's still alive, then maybe, but if he's dead,
okay?
like this one just said,
I was dreading the day that he would eventually show back up and take back his eyes.
his contracts have defaulted. The eyes are property of I.
The eyes are property of him now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I see no reason to claim them right now. But for the moment you have my interest. This section of the realm. It is not far from the lands.
The
I
land?
taste the mortals in the air.
Oh.
You. An elf. You've lived 15, 16 lives. I see them. I see them all. I see what you have hidden off in the distance. Buried deep. Hidden in that box. Made impossible to read. But I know it's there. Your friend. Not a lover, but a confidant. No. An ally. One who has died for you. You seek to avenge.
I do.
You killed him. You gave up on him.
The only way that I can possibly think of is trying to take him back to Fade and not have try and get the Demon Lord to undo the damage, but that isn't. I didn't think it would even be possible, not without sacrificing others.
And you want this demon lord dead.
I want him as I want to grow strong enough that I can transform him into a soul coin so that he may gain a measure of understanding of the pain that he has caused others. He took both Leuven's and Connor and made them into two separate coins so that their pain may be proportionate to the distance traveled. I would do the same, but take the second coin and throw it outside the sphere,
Beyond the world's end.
drifting forever into eternity. It's the only appropriate punishment.
The hate you must feel. I could set you on this path. Give you a nudge in the right direction. Would that interest you?
At what cost?
A soul of my choosing.
I cannot condemn the soul of another innocent sentient.
I would never condemn an innocent.
Who would you condemn? my lord or master.
Only those who have wronged me.
A fellow devil or another or a mortal who has broken their contract with you.
You could perhaps say they broke their contract with me. Their word was not what it seemed.
Sorry, I'm being indecisive because I'm being torn by character motivation versus character sense of morality. In a very
It
deep
sounds like you
spot.
dumped most of your sense of morality by now. Might as well go. What's another soul? Once you soul coin one, why not two?
It's a slippery slope, and apparently Kevin and
Look,
Connor and Lubin was the fucking breaking point.
0 to 1 is basically infinity. 1 to 2 is only 2x.
That's nothing.
Nah.
A fucking rounding error.
Who is it that wronged you, Master?
I will tell you if you accept.
How exactly would I deliver?
I will give you 2 coins. One for your target and one for mine.
How would the coin that you will give me to effect fade? How exactly would I utilize it? I'm assuming I would still need to grow in strength to actually be capable of such a feat.
Once you have slain him, you'll be able to use it to trap him. There'll be no escape from it. It is not just any soul coin.
I accept your terms.
The devil almost burns into existence 2 coins, each red hot to the touch, and he places one in your palm, and then the other in your other palm, and it burns your skin.
He winces.
They will work for you and you alone. They have been burned to you.
I assume when he summons a contract.
Actually, you feel words burning into your flesh. You feel it being written out on you, but you don't see it.
But I feel every word basically, like almost as if I could read it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just double checking something. Thought I was done, but there's at least one more paragraph.
Did spending my epic moment actually affect this interaction? I'm assuming it did.
Yes.
Or was it a... Oh, it did. Okay.
You didn't even get punished. Come on.
Okay.
Don't complain.
I was expecting. So it's my first time ever spending it, so I have no like direct understanding about how these are used. This is my first one ever. Okay, this is my first character, my first epic moment ever. I had no fucking clue. I have no frame of reference. I assume they had to do with DCs and shit, but obviously not.
Well,
Themes do.
Themes do. Okay.
it also it can reduce the disease. It will reduce the disease as well, but it also
It's a lot more variable in how it can be applied.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I understand.
For example, it would have reduced your DC to convince him that you are going after Fade.
In this case,
Which-
he understands my resolve that I am going to
Oh.
do it, basically.
It may have also influenced his will to take the eyes from you, since he is the contract holder now.
Yeah, I got it.
The contract is made of 3 parts. What I give, what you receive, and what must be done. I have granted you 2 silver soul coins, minted in your blood. One will be used on a target of your choice, and another on a target of mine. I have granted you my blessing, the blessing of infernal power. A temporary but potent addition to your power. You have until the end of this life of yours. If you perish before completing the task, you will be minted instead.
I understand.
Do you accept these terms?
I do.
You see the sigils burn into your flesh and then pull from your flesh into a contract that forms in the air, leaving slight scars, but you are relatively certain that they can be healed. The contract then bundles up into a scroll in his hand, and he holds it, and then it vanishes. The deal is done. You feel a sigil burn into your chest. It spreads up your neck and on the sides of your face. Okay, you gain the Infernal Blessing. This is a +2 item bonus to your character level, increasing your effective character level by 2.
I have no idea how I'm supposed to make a global bonus. I'm assuming that's let's plus
Just
2
get 2 levels.
Okay.
Yeah, it basically means that when you level up, So you're considered 2 levels higher, but you pay the XP of 2 levels lower.
Okay.
So
So does it still affect spell slots and stuff like that, or
Yep.
do I not take it? Okay, understood.
for all intents and purposes, you are 2 levels higher than what you currently are. This
Okay,
cannot
got it.
this cannot exceed level 25.
Okay.
Ah, hopefully we're not fighting the Demon Lord under level 25. So.
The creature vanishes in a pillar of fire as the sky closes up and a scroll falls to the ground, binding itself back up.
Has all the magic from it basically been spent then?
No, this one seems fresh.
Oh, it's a brand new scroll. Okay. Does it contain basically the same thing? I mean, I'll obviously, I guess, pick it up, assuming
Seems
it falls
to.
near somewhere.
Would you like to place it back in the automaton?
I don't know. So I feel like this is about time to go back to the party. So after he peels the coins off of his skin, and he just like looks at them, and he's just holding the coins in one hand and the scroll the other one, and he's just staring at the coins. I have no idea how long he stares at it. How he stares at it, probably until one of you interrupt him.
Well, I guess I'm going to walk over and say, well, you're not dead, so that's good. Still have the eyes.
As he's still staring at the coins, he just says, "Fuck."
What did you sell him? Assuming that's what happened.
I made a deal.
Hmm.
The soul coin of a target of his choice. In exchange, he granted me a blessing and a coin that can contain Fade.
Ah,
The
nice.
demon.
Who's the target?
Who is the target?
He hasn't told you.
I look at the scroll. I look at the automaton. I think I know how we're
It's
finding the target.
it's not specified in the in my contract
Nope.
that he made with me.
It says explicitly that he gets to specify who the target is, but the contract itself does not say who the target is.
Okay, so I haven't.
I'm going to take the
So
scroll and stuff it into the automaton.
he probably
Yep.
doesn't. He's probably still like lost with what his action is that he doesn't even fight you, taking the scroll from his hand.
There's just a foop sound as the automaton boots back up.
Hey there, you gonna tell us who the target is?
Affirmative.
Fantastic. And you're gonna tell us now?
No.
You're gonna tell us when we come into proximity?
No.
You're gonna tell us at the point in time of your choosing?
No.
You're going to tell us when your master commands you to?
Affirmative.
All right. Well, you're with us then.
Affirmative.
Is the box that he was in nice?
Not really. The inside
Well, it
is
was
so banged up compared to the outside.
well, the metal, is it good metal?
It's actually fairly reasonable quality steel.
Just steel?
Yep, better than the average humans.
Okay, I mean, uh, help us get the box to the ship.
Affirmative. The creature walks over. Well, the
Thank
automaton
you.
walks over to the box and fails at lifting it,
Oh,
but it keeps trying.
that's okay. Box. Let's go tell everyone the good news. Imagine you're gonna wanna chill for a bit.
He's still
Come on,
like lost. He lost in thought, looking at the coins.
put them away.
He puts them into his pack. Of all the times that I had ever thought I would have made a deal with the devil, I would have made one with an archduke. Gods.
Affirmative.
Fun. Right. I imagine this town isn't very happy about us being here anymore.
Well, the problem resolved itself. I think it's time to get our supplies.
Yeah.
Need to get the other half of Connor.
I'll go. I'll take Nilvirus to the ship. I'll have Nez look after him, and I'll go get some supplies and maybe see Flurry.
Okay. So you stop by at Flurry's brothel?
Sure.
She owns a brothel.
Yes.
Stop by at Flurry's brothel.
They seem to be doing reasonably well financially. Nowhere near as well as you guys, but proportionate to the place that they live, reasonably well.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, anything you want to ask them, talk to them about?
I'm just gonna tell them Kevin's gone.
Go on where?
Wherever Celestials go.
You let him fucking die?
Wouldn't let him die. Nothing fucking letting him do anything. He did whatever he wanted.
Right. Well, that's shit.
Yeah, sorry to bring the bad news.
Any other news I should know about?
Uh, well, everything that was Ventrix and Greystone is now Demon Land.
What do you
But
mean by
I
that?
guess they're gonna. Demons took over Ventrix. Then they. Well, I don't know if you heard, but Kevin and Yeslan did the curse at Greystone. Yesla got killed. Then Connor bought Greystone of the prince and became king. He had a bastard. Then he married an angel. Then demons took over Ventrix and warred Connor, and that's where I guess Kevin got captured. Anyway, apparently Connor's dead, Leuven's dead, Yesla's dead. The angels might be dead. We have Kevin's bastard. Oh, Connor's.
Okay, I knew about the bastard. Well, I didn't know that he was a bastard, but I knew that he was Connor's kid.
Sorry, I'm gonna step away. I'll be right back.
I'd been letting him stay in a guest house.
Oh, well, apparently his mother dumped him on us and told them that he's our problem. He could use someone to look after him, but is there anyone we can hire here? Like a teacher?
I have teachers on hire.
At the brothel.
No, at the school.
Oh,
I
you run a
also
school
own a
too?
school.
Okay. Can
You'll be
we?
surprised how much those two overlap.
I don't think I want to know. There's way too many avenues for inappropriate there. We'll take a non-whore teacher, please.
I'm
Not that
sorry, what?
I look. I don't know how they overlap. We need a teacher who. Last time someone hired a teacher for somebody else, that ended up in a bastard. Okay.
Okay. So you want my least attractive teacher. Got it.
No, she can be attractive. It's fine. I don't care how she looks. I just want one that's not going to try to fuck the little kid. One who's not confused about her role.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if they're all not confused. That's also fine. Give me anyone. Just give me, you know.
Yeah, I'm not usually someone who hires people who... Yeah. Okay.
I have no idea.
Always a pleasure, Sabo.
Look, I'm also not one who hires teachers, and but now apparently I need one.
Well, there's this one that I've been looking to get rid of.
I don't know if what's wrong with him.
Well,
Them.
they're a bit too into this whole magic thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, they really like collecting pretty much anything magical that they can get their hands on.
And that's a problem?
To keep taking my stuff.
They're gonna die on the boat.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Sorry, I'm
We
back.
need one. We need one who's not gonna die on the boat by trying to take my stuff.
I think Radin will be just fine.
Okay then. Cool.
Why don't I bring you to him?
All
Better
right.
yet, I'll send him to your boat.
Okay then. Perfect. Have you heard from the terrain?
Should I have?
I don't know. He ran away.
Oh. Well, he gave me a bunch of gold bit over a decade ago,
That's about when he ran away.
but he sent that to me by ship.
A ship? Okay. Well, maybe I'll get Nelvira. Oh yeah, that's a good plan.
Okay, Nia, what are you doing?
Oh wow,
Sleeping.
yeah, just dropped it on me. Thank you. What is she doing? Frankly, I think she's on the ship, if that's a possibility.
Okay,
The
does
ship
someone
has
want
a
to quickly
traumatized
fill in
Nelvira.
Nia?
Yeah, by the way, I fell asleep right now. Sorry.
Well,
I've just started typing out a bunch of it.
I was sitting
we
down and then I blinked and then now had passed and people were screaming at me. It was very funny actually.
got covered by the Duke of Devils, who was looking for the eyes. Then we bit the bullet and met him, and Nelvarius. Turns out the devil whose eyes it was is dead, and the devil who now owns the eyes is cool with Nelvarius keeping them, and Nelvarius made a deal that includes killing Fade and killing one other random target.
Not just killing them, soul coining them.
Same shit.
Okay, Nilvaris made this deal.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
That seems out of character.
Hmm.
He was kind of torn because he was so enraged about what happened to Kevin that he actually made a promise that he was going to do it, even if it took him centuries to do. And so he was torn between his his principles and that rage. And I rolled a d20 and I rolled a 2, so he accepted.
Fair enough.
And then after it was said and done, he disappeared. His first time ever probably cursing as a character was staring at the coins, and he just said fuck.
Yeah, it's a good reason.
Yeah, that's probably the first time you've ever heard Nelvaris actually directly curse. I feel like that's good. That's probably good to mention.
Were you there for Paul?
I filled in
Vaguely,
on Paul.
yes. I was filled in.
And have you seen the
I was
devil?
present. I have seen the devil. It looks like a Power Ranger.
Fuck, now I can't unsee that.
Am I wrong? Red Ranger power! But yeah, Nia is likely just on the ship spending time with. Well, honestly, I want to say spending time. What I mean is that she's doing nondescript work around with the ship, doing whatever she's needed, and getting to know Paul, I believe his name was.
Yeah.
9-year-old child Paul.
Yeah.
Good job we were going to a school anyway. I'm gonna go back
Okay.
to the ship once I get rations.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly fill the ration stock back up to full. You guys probably don't care about paying base rate for that.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to stock up on the ship for?
Uh, I'm going to go to some traders and ask them what the gnomes buy. I know what they sell. I want to know what they buy.
The gnomes bought up some mines. Sell anything? Well, they don't sell
I'm
any
gonna.
base metals at least. They do sell contraptions.
I get it. I'm gonna go visit them again.
Okay.
uh, are they still there? Did they enjoy the show?
They moved their ship a little bit away while it was happening, but they moved it back afterwards.
Heard you guys have some mines around here?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give you a list of what I don't need. To list out all the elements that I don't need.
Okay.
Have you got anything that I do need?
Yes.
What would that be?
Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. I was just mentally catching up on everything. The draw, but it was a draw princess thing that dropped
Yeah.
Snuffy's new character with us, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was. It was
James,
the one
did I
who was
have the
actually-
chance to talk to her at all before she left?
Nope.
It was literally walk up, drop child, walk away.
Yeah, but can I not walk up after her? What?
No, Varius
Probably
did
fine.
that.
Okay.
You could go into
No, Varius
town and
did.
try and find her.
Already docked in town and stuff? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be doing that then, but at some point. Yeah.
Okay. She
I
is
guess at
currently
some point in
drinking
time,
in a tavern.
Oh, never mind.
Incredible. Thank you. You guys can come back. Sorry, I was just needed to ask this before we move on completely.
Well, I'm currently opening up the periodic table so that I can add elements to it that Sabo is just getting now.
Yeah, but Sabo is an active role player. I just asked something at a moment because mentally catching up still.
Is there anything else you wanted to buy while you were there, Sabo? Or was it just the elements?
I mean, I can see the insides of some of their contraptions. If there's anything particularly interesting, maybe I'll buy one. Maybe if I manage to walk around a bit more, I'll figure out what they make, what they used to make the fucking explosives.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna figure that out anyway. It just might be
Well,
easier
yeah,
if I
but
see
so
what they're
first
using.
thing you get is the perpetual pendulum. They have a pendulum that is perpetual.
Are they actually able to extract energy from it, even though it's perpetual?
No.
So it's just perpetual, but it's pretty useless.
It's a
Why
novelty item.
Why would you have that?
Proof of concept. How are you seeing that?
Right. Oh, it wasn't visible. I wouldn't let them know. I'd stick to the things that are on display for asking questions.
Most
Sorry.
things aren't on display.
Okay. So they have a pendulum that's perpetual, hidden away, does nothing.
Correct.
Okay, I'm not interested in stuff that does nothing.
Okay. They have what appears to be a ray gun.
A ray gun?
A ray gun.
Can I tell how it's made? What is the physics behind it?
You would really need to tinker with it to actually
Okay.
properly examine it.
Okay then.
What else is there? There's a bomb called the End of Days bomb. It is what appears to be an extra-dimensional space full of explosive material.
Fabulous.
Actually, it's like 6 extra-dimensional spaces full of... 8 extra-dimensional spaces full of explosive material.
So wait, did you just say they put extra dimensional spaces inside the extra dimensional spaces?
No, it's like a sphere, and then there
Yeah.
are little holes full that go into it that are extra-dimensional spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bit
So
like a
all of them.
cabinet of holding where there can be multiple exponential spaces in the one device, but they're each separate from each other.
Okay. So basically a nuke.
Yeah, you get that feeling from it. Probably not as powerful as a nuke, but way more powerful than a fireball.
Okay, and don't mess with the gnomes. Got it. I'll pick up some of their elements. And crystal if they have. I need crystal.
They have purified glass.
That gonna be good enough?
That is exactly what you were after.
Okay. That is exactly what I want to buy.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, just going through each of their different metals and materials and adding it to the chart. Just going to take me a little bit. Well, you're... There is one... Okay, so they have a device that appears to be some sort of... Sabo, have you seen the show Stargate?
Yes, love it.
It looks like a Stargate.
Oh. Okay.
There are 6 sigils for glyphs, and there's a rotating index, and other than that, it looks like a Stargate. It is hidden in a secret area of a ship.
Well, I'll finish trading first, and then I'll inquire about the Stargate.
Okay. Can you mark off 14,500?
All right. I mean, I don't have all of my gold. Some of it is still in the tank, or in the hold, but I'll mark it off on my sheet.
Okay. So, Nia, you're going to see the woman?
Yeah.
Okay. She's a couple drinks deep in the tavern.
I would like to offer her 1,000 gold for information.
What information?
Some generic stuff, and potentially one unique thing. Nothing I believe would be too difficult for you.
Alright, here's some generic stuff. I've had a kid. The kid's important. The kid's male. I plan on going to the Underdark. They can't go there. Something that's important. The Angels thought he was incredibly important and needed to be trained by Kevin.
Difficult, no? I'll keep that in mind. But I'm referring to other things. I'm gonna give her like a very basic rundown of what I believe happened to, what Nia believes happened to her wife and apprentice, and ask her pretty much what must have happened to them and what she thinks the best course of action is.
She looks at the 1,000 gold.
I'll give her 2,000.
She looks at 2,000 gold.
I'll give it 3,000.
She looks at the 3,000 gold.
I raise an eyebrow.
She raises 2 eyebrows.
You can name a price, so
30.
1,000?
Yes.
No can do.
Pity. She takes the money you put on the table and puts it in her bag.
Yeah, of course she does. But for the extra information, then do you know of a place called?
That was to buy the price.
Hold on. I get the name. Garrick's. And I'll give her another 1,000. Max of 4.
In the Underdark.
Yes.
Yes.
How can I get there?
She gestures.
Could you guide me there at some point then? For a price?
You speak of where I'm going.
You're shitting me.
My thoughts exactly.
Huh. Well, fate's a bitch. Thank you. When do you think you will leave?
Hours.
Complex. I don't think you can convince 3 hours. Okay. Are you able to be targeted by sending?
She holds up her ring.
Non-detection?
She takes another drink.
I'll work something out. Thank you. And Mia's going back to the ship.
Okay.
That's it.
Right. Welcome aboard the teacher and fuck off. Once I actually no, wait, I'm still trading.
Yep. They had like a bunch of elements you didn't have. A couple of rares
Nice.
as well. The rare ones were most of the expensive ones.
Oh, it's
So
good.
you didn't need too much of it to actually get it on
Yep.
your list. Okay.
Once I've collected all of that and got it put away on my ship, I'll ask. So what's the hidden stone circle with glyphs about?
He knows. Alright. Come on, we'll show you.
Nice. I'll go have a look.
They walk over to a section of a ship, knock on the wood, and it opens up. They walk through and they take you downstairs. They take you over to the warp gate, and they start inputting sigils. They've got these little sigil stones that they actually place in place at the 6 different points.
Mm-hmm.
They then take out what appears to be a bucket of purified, maybe some sort of magical enchanted arcane dust. You're not quite sure. And they basically toss it into the center, and the portal spirals to life. You can see it appears to be currently tunneling.
Can it take the whole ship?
No.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Takes about 10 minutes for it to solidify. Come on. They walk through the portal.
You'll take me back, right?
That depends on how things go on the other side.
Are you gonna take me back for free?
I can tell you what's going to happen to you if you stay.
Okay,
not
what's
gonna
gonna
be
happen to me
pretty.
if I stay? Well, it's okay. Elvirus can find me and get me. I'll go.
Okay. You exit and you're in some sort of mine. There is rail carts. There is what appears to be a power drill. There is what appears to be some sort of mech. And the gnome is piloting it and using it for digging.
Oh, so you can move all the materials right to a ship. It's handy.
Come with us. 2 gnomes escort you down the mine and then off to a small office area.
All right.
Right, take a seat.
I take a seat.
Here's some paper. You're gonna write out your life story.
My life story.
Yep. Everything you ever did, everything you ever achieved. Don't care how minor it is, you're gonna write it down.
Gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why?
We wanna know what's going on in that head of yours. You're a strange gnome.
Not completely a gnome.
Fuck you mean?
Well, I'm a gnome, but I wasn't born. Period.
Are you a synthetic?
I think I know what you mean, but that's not what I am.
Right. Get to writing. They hand you a pen. Seems quite fancy.
I'm gonna inspect the pen.
It is definitely magical. Seems to be a magic item that actually imbues your memories into the paper.
I'm gonna make sure it's not doing anything else. Like I'll identify it
Yeah.
before I actually
It doesn't seem to do
go
anything
about,
else.
right? So it just helps write down.
It makes it so that the reader will actually be able to see your memory of it.
Huh. There's a.
There's a what?
I'm not sure I want to tell you absolutely everything.
Why?
Oh, some of it might hurt people who I know, who rely on remaining secret, maybe. But I surely write all that down. I can start
Too
with
bad.
my adventure. I mean, too bad.
Man, we got you by the balls.
Mm, are you sure? Did you see what happened outside your ship? Do you really think that you got us by the balls? I'm
Yeah.
here kind of because, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole huge pillar of flame, circular wall of fire around the whole town. That's your, you know, your caliber.
Yeah.
Does he sound less sure?
You've never heard these people not sound sure of themselves, but you're fairly sure that that is not indicative of their abilities.
Right. Well, I'll start writing about my the island and you know, all that shit. And I'm assuming that Nilvirus is gonna find me before I get halfway through the story. Unless the pen makes me write fast.
Okay, Nilvarius.
How long am I in a fucking stupor over my idiocy?
That was what I was going to ask you.
Um,
Well,
probably at least an hour. He's probably just like thinking over his over his decisions up to this point.
Only an hour?
What should I roll? A D4 hours? Yeah,
well,
You're
there's
measuring
also
it
other
in
people.
hours?
I'm
There's
sorry.
also
What?
other people on the ship
Yeah,
who might
unless
ask the question, "Where the hell is the gnome?"
Yeah, there's a 9-year-old that's gonna get bored real fast.
Yeah,
that would
Nia is not the best company right now.
that's probably what that definitely would snap him out of his stupor. What do you mean?
I'm
Where is
assuming Nez
so,
probably is bored too. Sorry?
wasn't Saba looking after you? He says to Paul.
No, he left me here.
Where did he? Is he still shopping for supplies?
I don't know. Why would I know that?
Do you happen to
Do
know,
people
Nez?
do you people just tell 9-year-olds like everything you do?
No. I'm just. I'm not sure what exactly we're supposed to do with. Sorry you're in this position, child.
I have a name.
Forgive me, Paul. I've other things to worry about. I look around. Obviously, Nez nearby. Is Sabo back yet?
No.
Let's go look around the ship, anxious to get back underway.
I'm just gonna follow Novarius.
I presume I find Nia at some point.
She has been on her room for days.
Have you seen Sabo anywhere? He just says through the door.
Huh? No.
I go ahead and, expecting Sabo to be in town, I just throw out a simple sending. Are you still shopping, Sabo? I would like to get underway and find Connor's other half. I presume it inevitably fails because he's much further away.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I
Yeah.
give off just a low rank sending, expecting him to just be in town and not requiring something a little more potent. And I assume he doesn't get back to me in a reasonable time frame because he's probably not nearby. Correct?
Correct.
Because if it's in town, it would be literally immediate. So I didn't get an automatic. Okay. Well, that's not okay. He goes into town, and last person he probably was talking to was talking to the gnomes. So he goes over to the gnomes, and realizing that the child is still that child is still following me. Go back to the ship.
Why?
Because I don't have the energy to look after you right now.
Alright, fine. Wander back towards the ship.
As you're
I
wandering
continue
back
back.
towards the ship, Nez comes over to you, Paul, and is going to go take you for some food.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Pay it forward.